Chapter 1. The scarcity mindset is built on the belief that resources, whether it's money, time, or opportunities, are limited. This perspective causes us to constantly worry that we're not getting our fair share and that there will never be enough to go around. It's a feeling of constant lack, where every decision feels like a struggle for survival. Imagine someone constantly anxious about their paycheck, always fearing that they won't make ends meet or that an unexpected expense will throw everything off balance. This constant worry isn't just about money. It extends to relationships, time, and even self-worth. When we adopt a scarcity mindset, we begin to think that if others succeed, it means there's less success for us. This fear can lead to hoarding money, time, and even opportunities, because we believe that if we give anything away, we'll be left with nothing. A common example of scarcity thinking is the person who is reluctant to share their resources or knowledge, fearing that if they do, they'll lose their edge or someone will outdo them. Take someone who holds onto a job they dislike simply because they are afraid of losing income, even though a more fulfilling and potentially more lucrative opportunity could be out there. The scarcity mindset keeps them stuck, focusing only on what could go wrong. They remain in a cycle of fear and self-doubt, limiting their potential for growth and success. Scarcity thinking doesn't just affect how we handle money. It affects how we approach our lives. It often leads to stress, burnout, and missed opportunities. People with this mindset may be hesitant to invest in their future, whether it's through education, business ventures, or even relationships, because they believe resources are finite. They're afraid of making a mistake, so they play it safe, missing out on the potential rewards of taking risks. They might even avoid making big life decisions out of fear that their choices will limit them in the future. However, this mindset isn't set in stone. It's learned and it can be unlearned. The first step to shifting from scarcity to abundance is recognizing when you're caught in this cycle of lack. Acknowledging it is key to starting the transformation. The truth is, abundance is all around us. We just need to shift our thinking. It's not that resources are infinite, but the opportunities and possibilities to create wealth and fulfillment are much broader than we often realize. Recognizing that you have the power to shape your own future is the first step in moving away from the fear-based mindset and towards one that is based on possibility, growth, and endless opportunities. Shifting your thinking from scarcity to abundance doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, practice, and self-awareness. But with small, intentional changes in how you think and act, you can begin to break free from the limits of scarcity thinking and step into a world full of possibilities. Embrace the idea that there's enough for everyone and that your success doesn't diminish someone else's. In fact, your growth and abundance can inspire and uplift those around you, creating a ripple effect that leads to even more opportunities for everyone involved. The next step is to recognize the abundance that already exists in your life and start cultivating that mindset for the future. Chapter 2. Scarcity thinking doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's shaped by the experiences and influences we encounter throughout our lives. From the way we were raised to the messages we receive from society, our beliefs about money, success, and opportunities are often formed early on. For many, these influences come from childhood, when we first start to learn how the world works. If you were raised in an environment where money was always tight, where your parents worried about bills and making ends meet, it's easy to adopt the belief that there's never enough to go around. These early lessons about money and success become deeply ingrained in how we view the world, often without us even realizing it. For example, if your parents constantly talked about the importance of saving and avoiding debt because of the financial struggles they faced, you may have internalized the idea that money is something to be feared. Or perhaps you grew up hearing that rich people are greedy or money doesn't grow on trees, creating an association between wealth and something negative or out of reach. These beliefs, passed down from generation to generation, shape our view of wealth and how we pursue it. They influence the decisions we make and the risks we're willing to take or avoid when it comes to our finances. Society, too, plays a significant role in shaping our mindset. We live in a culture that often equates material success with personal worth. Advertisements, social media, and even news stories reinforce the idea that wealth is something that can only be attained by a select few. This creates the belief that to have more, you have to take from someone else or outdo the competition. We're bombarded with messages telling us that we need the latest gadgets, luxury items, and an ideal lifestyle to be happy or successful. These external pressures make it hard to see that wealth doesn't always equate to material possessions. It's also about freedom, growth, and the ability to make a positive impact in the world. Our own experiences, too, can reinforce scarcity thinking. Perhaps you face setbacks in your life, like a financial crisis, a job loss, or a failed business, that left you feeling like there wasn't enough to go around. You may have learned to play it safe, sticking to what's familiar because it feels more secure, even if it means missing out on greater opportunities. When we experience hardship or failure, it's easy to adopt a mindset of protection and fear, believing that we must hold on to what we have because there's a limited amount of success to go around. But these experiences don't have to define our future. They can serve as valuable lessons, teaching us how to overcome obstacles and build resilience, rather than keeping us stuck in a mindset of lack. The challenge is to recognize these ingrained beliefs and understand where they come from. Once we identify the root causes of our scarcity thinking, whether it's the way we were raised, societal influences, or personal experiences, we can begin to unravel them. It's important to acknowledge that these beliefs were learned and, therefore, can be unlearned. Changing how we view money, success, and opportunity starts with recognizing that the world is not as limited as we've been taught to believe. There is more than enough to go around for everyone, and your success doesn't take away from someone else's. By shifting the way we think, we can break free from the limitations of scarcity and open ourselves up to the possibilities of abundance. This shift starts by questioning the beliefs we've held for so long and being open to new, empowering perspectives. By consciously working to change how we think about wealth and success, we can create a future filled with opportunities. Moving away from the scarcity mindset is a powerful journey of self-discovery, one that requires patience and commitment. The first step is to recognize where these beliefs originated and then take control of our thoughts, replacing the old, limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones that support our growth and success. Chapter 3. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset begins with recognizing the abundance that already exists in your life. It's easy to get caught up in the belief that there's never enough money, enough time, enough opportunities. But the truth is, abundance is everywhere, even in the small, everyday moments. The key is learning to see it and appreciating what you already have. Start by looking around you. Nature is a perfect example of abundance. Think about the countless trees in a forest, each one producing fruit or flowers, all contributing to the ecosystem. Or look at the sky, vast, expansive, and full of possibilities. These examples are reminders that the world is rich with resources, and there's always more than enough. This same principle applies to your life. You may not realize it, but you already possess many resources. Your skills, your knowledge, your health, your relationships, all of these things are forms of abundance. Take a moment to reflect on these areas and think about how much they contribute to your life, even if they're not measured in monetary terms. For example, consider someone who has a job they may not love, but they still have steady income, a supportive network of friends and family, and the time to learn and grow. These are all forms of abundance that many overlook because they're so focused on what's lacking. Abundance doesn't only mean having a large bank account. It's about having access to the resources that help you grow and improve. The more you focus on what you already have, the easier it becomes to recognize that you are not lacking in any area of your life. A helpful exercise to start recognizing abundance is keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Perhaps you're thankful for a warm cup of coffee in the morning or a conversation with a friend. This simple practice shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. It trains your mind to see the good in your life, which in turn helps you attract even more good things. Over time, as you develop this habit, you'll start to notice how much you already have and how many opportunities are available to you. In addition to your personal resources, abundance is also reflected in the world around you. Opportunities are abundant, but they're often disguised as challenges or risks. The key is to shift your mindset so that you see opportunities instead of obstacles. For example, someone might be nervous about starting a new business, thinking they'll never be able to compete in a crowded market. But if they approach it with an abundance mindset, they begin to see all the untapped niches, the unique ways they can offer value, and the countless people who would benefit from their product or service. When you view the world through an abundance lens, you begin to see opportunities everywhere. Where others see competition or difficulty, you see potential. It's also important to recognize that abundance isn't just about material wealth. It's about the richness of experiences, relationships, and growth. The connections you make with people, the lessons you learn through challenges, and the personal development you experience are all forms of abundance that contribute to your overall well-being. For instance, consider a mentor who shares their knowledge and wisdom with you. That's a gift of abundance, one that helps you grow and succeed in ways that money can't buy. As you begin to recognize abundance, you'll notice that it changes the way you approach life. You stop feeling like you're running out of time or resources. Instead, you become open to receiving more and more. This mindset shift doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent practice, you'll start to see the abundance around you in every aspect of your life. And when you realize that there's always enough, whether it's love, opportunity, or wealth, you'll begin to feel more confident, more empowered, and more capable of creating the life you want. By recognizing abundance, you open yourself to endless possibilities, allowing your life to flourish in ways you never imagined. Chapter 4. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful, shaping how we see the world and influencing the decisions we make. When it comes to wealth, the way we think about money, success, and opportunities has a direct impact on our financial reality. If we constantly believe that wealth is out of reach or that we'll never be able to achieve financial success, our actions will reflect that belief. On the other hand, if we cultivate a mindset that supports abundance and growth, we begin to make choices that align with those beliefs. The key is understanding that your thoughts create your reality, and by changing your thinking, you can change the course of your financial future. One of the most effective ways to shift your thinking is through cognitive reframing, which is the process of changing how you interpret a situation. For instance, instead of thinking, "I'll never be able to afford that," try shifting your perspective to, "How can I make this possible?" This simple shift opens up new possibilities and gets your mind working on solutions rather than dwelling on obstacles. By focusing on solutions instead of problems, you'll start to see opportunities where you once saw limitations. For example, someone who wants to invest in real estate but feels they don't have enough money might begin thinking, "How can I get started with little capital?" This mindset opens up creative ideas, such as starting with a smaller property, partnering with others, or seeking alternative financing options. Another powerful tool for shifting your mindset is visualization. When you visualize your goals, you're not just imagining the outcome. You're also training your brain to believe that it's possible. For example, if you want to achieve financial independence, take a few minutes every day to vividly imagine yourself living that reality. Picture the freedom you would have, the opportunities that would open up, and the lifestyle you could create. As you do this, your brain begins to internalize these images and create neural pathways that support your success. This makes it easier for you to take actions that align with your goals, because your brain now believes that what you desire is possible. Affirmations are another tool that can help shape your mindset. Positive affirmations are short, powerful statements that reinforce the beliefs you want to adopt. For example, you might say to yourself, "I am worthy of financial abundance," or "I attract wealth and opportunities every day." Repeating these affirmations daily can help reprogram your subconscious mind, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Over time, you'll notice that these positive beliefs start to shape your decisions and actions. For instance, Someone who regularly affirms their worthiness of success might take more risks or be more open to opportunities, leading to greater financial growth. It's also important to recognize and challenge any negative or limiting thoughts that come up. When a thought like, "I'll never be wealthy" or "I'm not good enough to succeed" arises, take a moment to question it. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this thought? Often, these negative thoughts are based on past experiences or fears rather than facts. By questioning them, you can begin to dismantle these beliefs and replace them with more empowering ones. For example, if you failed in the past, you might see it as a sign that you'll never succeed. But instead of letting this thought control you, challenge it by reminding yourself that failure is simply part of the process and an opportunity to learn and grow. The power of your thoughts extends beyond just your financial life. Your mindset affects how you view relationships, challenges, and opportunities. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you begin to see the potential for growth in every situation, rather than focusing on limitations. For instance, if you're faced with a financial setback, instead of seeing it as a disaster, you might view it as a temporary challenge and an opportunity to learn new strategies for managing money or investing. This shift in perspective turns obstacles into stepping stones toward success. The more you consciously shape your thoughts to support your goals, the more you'll see them manifest in your life. Your thoughts will guide your actions, and your actions will lead you closer to the wealth and success you desire. It's important to remember that changing your mindset takes time and effort, but it's worth it. Every small shift in your thinking brings you one step closer to a life of abundance and financial freedom. Start paying attention to your thoughts and actively work to replace negative, limiting beliefs with positive, empowering ones. By doing so, you'll begin to see the world of wealth and opportunity open up before you. Chapter 5. One of the most significant aspects of building a wealth mindset is learning to embrace opportunities and take calculated risks. Many people with a scarcity mindset shy away from risks, often out of fear of failure or the belief that things won't work out. They may stick to what's comfortable and familiar, even if it means missing out on greater possibilities. However, an abundance mindset recognizes that risks are an inevitable part of growth, and that the potential rewards often far outweigh the potential losses. By learning to take smart risks and seizing opportunities when they arise, you open yourself to new experiences, greater wealth, and personal growth. Start by understanding the difference between a risky decision and a calculated one. Not all risks are equal. Some decisions, like impulsive spending or entering ventures without research, are reckless and can be detrimental. On the other hand, a calculated risk is a decision made after careful consideration of the potential outcomes. This type of risk involves weighing the pros and cons, doing research, and being prepared for both success and failure. For example, an entrepreneur who invests in a new business idea might first research the market, test the product, and evaluate the competition. By taking these steps, they reduce the risk and increase their chances of success. This approach allows them to move forward with confidence, knowing they've done the necessary groundwork. Embracing opportunities also means being open to change and stepping outside your comfort zone. This doesn't mean being reckless, but it does mean being willing to take action even when things are uncertain. For example, someone who has been working in the same job for years may feel comfortable with their routine, but might be missing out on a career change that could bring new opportunities for growth and financial reward. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, but it's important to recognize that true growth often happens when we take the leap into something unfamiliar. Whether it's starting a new business, moving to a new city, or pursuing a different career path, embracing change can lead to incredible opportunities. In addition to being open to new opportunities, it's essential to develop the ability to say yes to the right things. Saying yes to an opportunity doesn't mean saying yes to everything that comes your way. It means being discerning and knowing when an opportunity aligns with your goals and values. For example, if you're offered a business partnership, evaluate whether the collaboration fits with your vision and whether the risk is worth the potential reward. Saying yes to opportunities that are in line with your long-term goals helps you move forward, while saying no to those that aren't can prevent unnecessary distractions and losses. Building wealth isn't just about taking risks. It's also about learning how to manage them effectively. Even the best-laid plans can encounter setbacks, so it's crucial to be prepared for challenges. When you take calculated risks, you understand that failure is not the end, but a part of the journey. Every failure teaches valuable lessons that bring you closer to success. For instance, an investor might face a loss on a particular stock, but instead of seeing it as a permanent setback, they can view it as an opportunity to refine their strategy, learn more about the market, and improve their future decision-making. This mindset allows you to recover from setbacks more quickly and continue moving forward with greater knowledge and resilience. Taking risks and embracing opportunities also involves having a mindset that focuses on growth rather than fear. Fear often holds people back from pursuing opportunities, whether it's the fear of losing money, making a mistake, or facing criticism. But fear is often a sign that we are pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. By reframing fear as excitement and viewing it as a signal that you're about to learn or achieve something new, you can overcome the anxiety that often accompanies big decisions. For example, the fear of starting a new business might feel overwhelming at first, but with the right mindset, you can see it as an exciting challenge that will help you grow and build something meaningful. At the heart of taking calculated risks is the belief that abundance exists in all areas of life and that opportunities are not limited. The more you embrace this mindset, the more confident you'll become in taking risks and pursuing new opportunities. When you recognize that there's always enough for everyone, you stop seeing risks as a threat and begin to view them as stepping stones toward greater success. Each opportunity, whether it leads to success or failure, brings valuable lessons that contribute to your growth. To build a wealth mindset, it's essential to cultivate a mindset of abundance that encourages you to take smart risks, embrace new opportunities, and learn from every experience. Remember that wealth is not just about accumulating money. It's about opening yourself up to the abundance that exists in every part of your life. By stepping outside your comfort zone and taking calculated risks, you'll find that opportunities for wealth, growth, and fulfillment are much more abundant than you ever imagined. Chapter 6. A key aspect of building a wealth mindset is developing a growth-oriented mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that their abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed, but can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This contrasts sharply with a fixed mindset, where people believe that their qualities are set in stone. When it comes to wealth, a growth mindset is essential because it allows you to see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to avoid. It helps you stay motivated and persistent even when faced with setbacks, ultimately leading to greater success and fulfillment. The first step in cultivating a growth mindset is embracing the belief that you are capable of learning and improving. This mindset shift is particularly important when it comes to financial education. Many people with a scarcity mindset may believe that financial knowledge is something you're either born with or that only certain people can master. However, with a growth mindset, you understand that learning about money, investments, and wealth building is a process, not an innate talent. Just like any other skill, financial literacy can be developed with time and practice. If you find yourself intimidated by topics like investing or budgeting, remember that these are skills you can develop over time by taking small, consistent steps to educate yourself. For example, someone who feels overwhelmed by managing their finances might start by reading one article a week on personal finance or listening to podcasts about investing. Over time, this small effort will build their knowledge, confidence, and understanding of money management. Rather than feeling defeated by the complexity of financial topics, they embrace the challenge of learning and growing. This mindset not only builds financial knowledge, but also cultivates the resilience needed to overcome any obstacles that might come along the way. A growth mindset also encourages perseverance in the face of failure. One of the biggest barriers to wealth building is the fear of failure. People with a scarcity mindset often avoid taking risks or pursuing opportunities because they're afraid of failing. However, those with a growth mindset understand that failure is an essential part of success. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and adjust, not a reflection of your ability. For instance, an entrepreneur who starts a business that doesn't succeed at first might view it as a lesson in what not to do, rather than a sign of their inadequacy. They'll learn from their mistakes and apply those lessons to future ventures, which increases their chances of success down the line. Consider someone who invests in the stock market and loses money on their first investment. Instead of becoming discouraged and giving up on investing altogether, they might take the loss as a valuable lesson, an opportunity to learn more about market trends, risk management, and diversification. This is a hallmark of a growth mindset, the ability to view failure as a stepping stone to greater success. Another important aspect of a growth-oriented mindset is the willingness to embrace challenges. People with a fixed mindset tend to shy away from challenges, fearing that failure will expose their inadequacies. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset actively seek challenges because they know these are the experiences that lead to growth. When you approach challenges with the belief that you can overcome them through effort and learning, you increase your chances of success. For example, consider someone who is faced with a difficult financial situation, such as paying off debt or saving for a major purchase. Instead of feeling defeated or overwhelmed, they might see this challenge as an opportunity to build discipline and financial acumen. They may start by creating a budget, setting achievable goals, and gradually making progress toward their financial targets. Each small victory along the way builds their confidence and strengthens their ability to tackle future challenges. Finally, cultivating a growth mindset means surrounding yourself with people who support and encourage your development. Growth is often facilitated by being part of a community or network that shares your values and goals. This could be a mentor who provides guidance and feedback, or it could be a group of like-minded individuals who motivate you to keep learning and pushing forward. People with a growth mindset seek out these kinds of relationships because they understand that success is often a collaborative effort. By learning from others and sharing your experiences, you open yourself up to new perspectives and opportunities that you might not have considered on your own. It's also important to recognize that growth doesn't happen in a straight line. There will be ups and downs, moments of frustration, and times when progress feels slow. But by adopting a growth mindset, you'll develop the resilience and patience to keep going. You'll understand that setbacks aren't permanent, and that persistence and effort are what lead to real change and success. Every step, no matter how small, is progress toward your larger goals. To cultivate a growth-oriented mindset, start by embracing the belief that you can always improve, that challenges are opportunities, and that failure is a necessary part of the journey. Surround yourself with people who inspire and motivate you, and commit to continuous learning. By adopting this mindset, you'll open yourself up to limitless possibilities for growth and wealth. Remember, success is not about innate talent. It's about persistence, learning, and the willingness to embrace opportunities for development. With a growth mindset, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Chapter 7. Gratitude is often seen as a simple practice of being thankful, but its role in building wealth is far more profound than many realize. Cultivating gratitude can transform not only how you perceive your life, but also how you approach opportunities and challenges. It shifts your mindset from one of scarcity, where you focus on what you lack, to one of abundance, where you focus on what you already have. This shift is essential for attracting more wealth, success, and happiness into your life. The first way gratitude plays a role in wealth building is by improving your mindset. When you practice gratitude, you retrain your brain to notice the positive aspects of your life. Instead of dwelling on what you don't have, you start to appreciate the resources, relationships, and opportunities that are already available to you. This positive mindset creates an energetic shift that aligns you with abundance. For example, if you're constantly thinking, "I don't have enough money," you're reinforcing a feeling of lack. But when you shift your focus to things you're grateful for, like your health, your skills, or the job you currently have, you start to see that you already have valuable assets at your disposal. This shift makes it easier to take action and create more wealth because you begin to see the possibilities rather than the limitations. Gratitude also opens your eyes to new opportunities. When you're focused on what you're grateful for, you're more likely to recognize opportunities that align with your goals. This is because a mindset of gratitude heightens your awareness of the abundance that exists all around you. For instance, if you're grateful for your current job, you might start to notice new opportunities for growth within that company or learn about new projects that can further develop your skills. Likewise, if you're grateful for the relationships in your life, you may become more aware of networking opportunities or collaborations that could lead to financial success. Gratitude helps you be more present and attuned to the opportunities that are already in your path, rather than overlooking them because you're focused on scarcity. In addition to improving your mindset and awareness, gratitude also has a direct impact on your emotional well-being. When you practice gratitude regularly, it reduces stress, anxiety, and feelings of overwhelm. This emotional clarity allows you to make better decisions, especially when it comes to financial matters. For example, if you're feeling anxious about money, it might be hard to make sound financial decisions. However, by taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, you can calm your mind and approach your finances with a clear, positive outlook. Whether it's appreciating the income you have or the progress you've made toward your financial goals, gratitude helps you stay grounded and focused. Moreover, gratitude fosters a sense of contentment that can actually make you more willing to take risks and invest in your future. Many people avoid taking financial risks because they feel they need to wait until they have enough. However, when you practice gratitude for what you already have, you become less focused on the fear of loss and more open to taking calculated risks. For instance, if you're grateful for the financial stability you've already achieved, you might be more willing to invest in a new opportunity, whether it's the stock market, real estate, or starting a business. Gratitude shifts your perspective, so you stop seeing money as a scarce resource to hold onto and instead view it as a tool to grow and expand your wealth. Another powerful way gratitude impacts wealth building is by strengthening your relationships. Wealth is not only about money. It's also about the people you surround yourself with and the support systems you have. When you practice gratitude in your relationships, you foster deeper connections and a sense of mutual support. For example, by showing gratitude for a mentor who offers guidance or for a business partner who contributes to your success, you strengthen those relationships and create an environment where everyone involved can thrive. As you build these meaningful relationships, you'll likely find that more opportunities for wealth and success come your way. Whether it's through a business collaboration, investment advice, or job opportunities, strong relationships play a significant role in creating wealth. In addition to these external benefits, gratitude also positively impacts your personal growth. When you're grateful for the challenges you've faced, rather than resenting them, you develop resilience and wisdom. For example, if you've gone through financial struggles, instead of focusing on the hardship, focus on what you learned from it. Perhaps you develop better money management skills or learn to take calculated risks. Gratitude for these lessons helps you grow stronger, which ultimately benefits your financial future. Every challenge becomes a valuable stepping stone that contributes to your ability to create and maintain wealth. To begin incorporating gratitude into your daily life, start small. Every day, take a moment to reflect on what you're thankful for. Write down 3 things you appreciate, whether they're big or small. You might be surprised at how quickly this practice shifts your perspective. As you continue to focus on gratitude, you'll notice how your mindset changes, making you more open to new opportunities and more confident in your ability to build wealth. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll start to notice abundance everywhere, from the relationships you nurture to the opportunities that appear in your life. Gratitude is a powerful tool for building a wealth mindset. By shifting your focus from scarcity to abundance, you open yourself to new possibilities and create a positive foundation for growth. Gratitude helps you appreciate the present moment, making you more aware of the opportunities already in your life. It also strengthens your emotional well-being, enhances your relationships, and fosters a sense of contentment that allows you to take the risks necessary for financial success. When you embrace gratitude, you unlock the true potential for wealth, both in terms of money and the richness of life itself. Chapter 8. Building wealth is rarely a quick process. It requires time, effort, and a lot of persistence. Many people, especially those with a scarcity mindset, want instant results and often give up too soon when things don't happen as quickly as they'd hoped. However, wealth building is a journey, not a race. The key to success lies in understanding the importance of patience and persistence, as these two qualities will carry you through the inevitable challenges and setbacks you will face along the way. Patience is critical because it allows you to focus on long-term goals rather than seeking immediate gratification. When it comes to building wealth, it's easy to get distracted by short-term desires. Whether it's buying something unnecessary or chasing the latest get-rich-quick scheme, these impulses can pull you away from your real goal of financial security. However, with patience, you understand that true wealth comes from consistent effort over time. For example, investing in stocks, real estate, or starting a business often takes years before seeing significant returns. In the meantime, you need to stay focused and committed, knowing that the rewards will come as a result of sustained effort. Think about someone who is investing in their retirement fund. They start by putting a small percentage of their income into a fund every month. Initially, the amounts may seem small and the returns are slow. However, over the years, as the investments grow and compound, the wealth begins to accumulate. This process requires patience, understanding that even the smallest contributions add up over time and that wealth building isn't an overnight achievement. Persistence, on the other hand, is about continuing to work toward your goals, even when things get tough. Everyone experiences challenges and setbacks, but those who succeed are the ones who don't give up when they face obstacles. Persistence means staying focused on your goals, even when the road gets bumpy. This is particularly important when building wealth because you will inevitably encounter challenges. Investments might not perform as expected, business ideas might fail, or you might experience unexpected financial setbacks. However, the persistent person doesn't let these bumps in the road stop them. Instead, they learn from these experiences and keep going. For example, consider an entrepreneur who starts a business and faces a tough first year. They may not see profits right away, and there could be moments of self-doubt. But if they remain persistent, adjusting their strategy, learning from mistakes, and continuing to push forward, they're more likely to build a successful business over time. Persistence allows them to navigate through rough patches and find solutions to problems that might seem insurmountable at first. Both patience and persistence are interconnected. Patience helps you understand that progress takes time, and persistence ensures you keep moving forward, even when you don't see immediate results. A lack of either one can lead to frustration and giving up too soon. Many people start on the path to building wealth, but quit because they don't see fast enough results. But those who have the patience to wait and the persistence to keep going are the ones who ultimately succeed. It's also important to understand that building wealth is not always a straight path. There will be periods where you feel like you're not making progress, and at times, you may question if your efforts are worth it. These moments are where persistence truly shines. Instead of giving in to doubt, a persistent mindset keeps you moving forward, even when the results aren't immediate. For instance, if you're building an investment portfolio and you experience a market downturn, it can be tempting to panic and sell off your assets. However, persistence and the patience to ride out the fluctuations can result in greater long-term gains as the market recovers. In addition to financial growth, patience and persistence also help in personal growth. As you work toward your financial goals, you'll learn important lessons about yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, and resilience. You will discover what motivates you, what obstacles you need to overcome, and how to manage stress. All of these lessons contribute to your overall wealth, not just in terms of money, but in terms of personal development. Through persistence, you build the character needed to succeed in any area of your life, including wealth building. One of the most common pitfalls when building wealth is a desire for instant success. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that wealth should come quickly or that we should be able to achieve our goals immediately. But the reality is that building lasting wealth takes time, and it's the people who understand the value of patience and persistence that build the strongest financial foundations. Another key factor in persistence is the ability to keep learning and adapting. The wealthiest individuals understand that learning never stops. Whether you're refining your financial strategies, learning from your mistakes, or gaining new skills to increase your income potential, continuous growth is essential. With persistence, you stay committed to your personal and financial growth, and with patience, you trust the process. Ultimately, the journey to wealth is not about avoiding setbacks, but about developing the patience to stick with it and the persistence to continue moving forward. Keep reminding yourself that each small step you take today is one step closer to achieving your goals. Whether it's saving, investing, or building a business, the process may be slow, but with patience and persistence, success is inevitable. Chapter 9. When it comes to building wealth, two of the most important qualities you need are consistency and discipline. These qualities are often overlooked because they don't have the flashy appeal of quick fixes or dramatic success stories, but they are the true drivers of long-term wealth creation. Consistency is the ability to keep showing up day in and day out, working toward your goals. Discipline is the self-control to stay focused on the bigger picture and resist short-term temptations. Together, these qualities lay the foundation for wealth and financial success. Consistency is key because building wealth is a long-term endeavor. No one becomes wealthy overnight, and there are no shortcuts to financial security. The true power of consistency lies in the fact that small, repeated actions add up over time. For example, consider someone who saves $100 a month into a retirement account. Initially, it may seem like a small contribution, and the account may grow slowly. However, over the years, this consistency, combined with the power of compounding interest, can result in a significant amount of wealth. It's the steady, consistent actions that build momentum and create long-term success. Think of a person trying to lose weight or get fit. They don't see dramatic changes after a few workouts, but it's their consistency, exercising regularly, eating healthy, and sticking to their plan, that eventually results in visible progress. The same principle applies to wealth building. Whether you're saving, investing, or building a business, the consistency of your efforts will lead to significant results over time. The challenge lies in committing to the process and not getting discouraged when immediate results are not visible. This is where discipline comes in. Discipline is what keeps you on track when temptation or distractions arise. It's easy to get sidetracked by spending money on unnecessary things, indulging in impulse purchases, or skipping your financial goals when life gets busy. However, discipline is about staying focused on your long-term objectives and making decisions that align with those goals. For example, if you have a goal to save for a down payment on a house, discipline means avoiding unnecessary purchases and prioritizing your savings, even when it's tempting to spend money on short-term desires. It's about making the tough choices that will pay off in the long run. Discipline also means sticking to your budget and avoiding lifestyle inflation. Many people experience a rise in income, but immediately increase their spending habits, which prevents them from accumulating wealth. Discipline helps you avoid the trap of spending more just because you can afford it. For instance, if you receive a raise at work, rather than upgrading your lifestyle by buying a new car or taking expensive vacations, discipline means saving or investing that extra income to further your financial goals. The ability to control your spending habits and keep your expenses in check is one of the most powerful ways to build wealth over time. Consistency and discipline are particularly important when it comes to investing. The stock market, real estate, or any other form of investment takes time to show results. Many investors are tempted to sell off their assets during market downturns or chase after the latest trends, but consistency and discipline allow you to stay the course and stick with your long-term strategy. For example, someone who invests in index funds may see fluctuations in their portfolio in the short term, but by consistently contributing to their investments and not panicking during downturns, they'll benefit from long-term growth. Discipline helps you avoid making emotional decisions based on short-term market movements and keeps you focused on the big picture. Another important aspect of consistency and discipline is the ability to track your progress. Regularly reviewing your financial situation allows you to see how far you've come and make adjustments when necessary. Whether it's monitoring your savings rate, checking your investment performance, or evaluating your budget, consistency in reviewing your financial progress keeps you aligned with your goals. By staying disciplined in tracking your results, you can spot any areas where you might need to improve or make changes, ensuring you stay on the path to wealth. Over time, consistency and discipline also help you develop positive financial habits. When you commit to saving a portion of your income every month or consistently investing in your future, these actions become second nature. Rather than seeing them as burdens, you begin to view them as part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth or exercising. The more consistent and disciplined you are with your financial habits, the easier it becomes to continue making progress. One of the biggest obstacles people face when building wealth is the temptation to take shortcuts or look for quick wins. However, these approaches rarely lead to sustainable success. Wealth is built over time, through small, consistent actions that accumulate and compound. Discipline is a force that helps you stay focused on your long-term goals, even when the path seems slow or challenging. By avoiding the temptation to take risks for the sake of instant gratification, and by focusing on steady progress, you'll be able to build lasting wealth. Consistency and discipline are the backbone of wealth building. While they may not offer immediate rewards or instant gratification, their power lies in their ability to create steady, long-term growth. By consistently taking small steps toward your goals and staying disciplined in your actions, you will gradually build wealth and financial security. Success comes not from quick fixes or shortcuts, but from staying focused, making smart decisions, and showing up every day, even when the journey feels long. With consistency and discipline, you can achieve your financial dreams and create the wealth you desire. Chapter 10. Mindful spending is an often overlooked yet crucial aspect of building a wealth mindset. It's not just about cutting back on expenses or being frugal. It's about being intentional and aware of how and why you spend your money. This practice helps you align your spending habits with your values and goals, allowing you to make conscious decisions that support your financial future. By adopting a mindful approach to spending, you gain greater control over your finances and build the foundation for long-term wealth. The first step in mindful spending is understanding your priorities. Wealth building requires making choices that reflect your long-term goals rather than succumbing to immediate desires. When you spend mindfully, you're constantly evaluating whether a purchase is truly aligned with your values and your future. For instance, instead of buying the latest gadget because it's trendy or out of habit, mindful spending involves asking yourself, will this purchase bring me closer to my financial goals? If it doesn't align with your priorities, it's easier to pass on it. By being intentional about what you value, whether it's investing in experiences, education, or long-term savings, you ensure that your money is being spent in a way that supports your goals. Consider a person who dreams of traveling the world, but is also working toward paying off debt. Mindful spending helps them recognize that, while travel is a passion, it might not be the best time to book a luxury vacation when they have other financial priorities. They can redirect that money into paying down debt or saving for future travel. By aligning their spending with their goals, they create a path that brings them closer to their dreams without sacrificing long-term security. Another important aspect of mindful spending is understanding the true cost of purchases. Many people fall into the trap of focusing on the price tag without considering the long-term impact. For example, Buying a new car might seem like a good idea because it offers immediate gratification, but the monthly payments, maintenance, insurance, and depreciation add up over time. Mindful spending means asking yourself not just, can I afford this now, but can I afford this over the long term? It's about understanding how a purchase fits into your overall financial picture, both in the short term and in the years to come. Take, for example, the decision to purchase a home. Many people are eager to buy a house, but often focus only on the upfront cost, ignoring the ongoing expenses like property taxes, utilities, and maintenance. Mindful spending requires taking all of these factors into account and determining whether a particular home is truly within your budget, not just now, but for the foreseeable future. This thoughtful approach helps avoid overspending and ensures that major financial decisions support long-term wealth building rather than draining resources. Mindful spending also helps you identify unnecessary expenses that can be eliminated or reduced. In our consumer-driven society, it's easy to accumulate habits that lead to wasteful spending. Subscriptions to services you no longer use, impulse purchases, or excessive dining out are just a few examples. With mindful spending, you develop an awareness of where your money is going and can make adjustments to eliminate waste. For instance, if you notice that you're paying for streaming services you rarely watch, you might cancel those subscriptions and redirect that money into savings or investments. Moreover, mindful spending helps you avoid the trap of lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, it's easy to fall into the habit of increasing your spending accordingly. However, lifestyle inflation can prevent you from building wealth, as it keeps you trapped in a cycle of spending rather than saving. Mindful spending encourages you to live below your means, regardless of your income level. If you receive a raise at work, instead of upgrading your lifestyle with a bigger house or a more expensive car, you can choose to save or invest the extra income. By doing this, you're prioritizing long-term wealth over short-term satisfaction. Being mindful about spending also means understanding the value of experiences over material things. Research has shown that people often derive more lasting happiness from experiences, such as travel, time spent with loved ones, or personal growth, than from material possessions. Mindful spending encourages you to focus on these enriching experiences rather than accumulating things that may lose their value over time. For example, rather than spending money on an expensive piece of clothing that you may wear only a few times, you could invest that money in a course that enhances your skills or an experience that helps you grow personally or professionally. Another benefit of mindful spending is that it allows you to develop a healthy relationship with money. Many people grow up with negative beliefs or emotions surrounding money, leading to feelings of guilt or shame when spending or saving. Mindful spending encourages you to shift these attitudes by viewing money as a tool for achieving your goals rather than something to be feared or avoided. When you spend mindfully, you're more likely to feel confident and in control of your finances, which reduces stress and enhances your overall well-being. One way to practice mindful spending is by tracking your expenses. This doesn't mean obsessing over every penny, but rather creating a habit of reviewing your spending regularly to understand where your money is going. You can use budgeting tools or apps to help you categorize your expenses and identify patterns. By tracking your spending, you can make more informed decisions and ensure that your money is being used in a way that aligns with your values. Ultimately, mindful spending is about making intentional choices that support your financial and personal goals. It's not about depriving yourself of things you enjoy, but about ensuring that your purchases align with what truly matters to you in the long run. When you practice mindful spending, you develop a sense of financial awareness and control that empowers you to make decisions that lead to greater wealth and financial security. By consistently making thoughtful choices, you build a solid foundation for achieving your financial dreams and creating lasting prosperity. Chapter 11. In the pursuit of wealth, it's easy to think that individual effort is the most important factor. While hard work and dedication are essential, one often overlooked factor in wealth building is the power of networks. Networking, connecting with people, sharing knowledge, and creating mutually beneficial relationships can have a profound impact on your financial success. The right network can open doors to opportunities that you wouldn't have access to otherwise, provide valuable advice and mentorship, and even help you overcome challenges. By leveraging your network, you can accelerate your wealth-building journey and create lasting success. The first way that networking contributes to wealth creation is by exposing you to new opportunities. Many people find business ventures, investments, or career opportunities through the people they know, rather than through traditional job applications or research. A strong network can introduce you to potential business partners, investors, or clients that can help take your career or business to the next level. For example, an entrepreneur may find a mentor who helps them refine their business strategy, or a job seeker might land a job through a recommendation from a friend. Without a network, these opportunities might never come to fruition. By building and nurturing your relationships, you create a web of possibilities that can propel your wealth-building efforts. Networking also provides access to valuable advice and insights. When you connect with others, especially those who have experience in areas you're trying to grow in, you gain access to their knowledge. This could be advice on managing money, investment strategies, or how to overcome specific challenges. Many successful individuals credit their networks for giving them the tools and perspectives they needed to succeed. For example, a young investor might reach out to more experienced individuals in the field of finance to learn about risk management or portfolio diversification. These insights can help you make more informed decisions, avoid costly mistakes, and grow your wealth more effectively. Another advantage of networking is the ability to collaborate with like-minded individuals. Building wealth often involves working with others, whether in business partnerships, joint ventures, or even collaborations with peers who share similar goals. A strong network allows you to find people who can complement your skills and strengths, leading to more successful ventures. For instance, an individual with strong business ideas but limited technical expertise might collaborate with someone who has the technical skills needed to bring those ideas to life. Together, they can create something far greater than either could alone. Networking allows you to find those people and form partnerships that contribute to your financial growth. Networking also offers emotional support and motivation. The path to wealth is rarely smooth, and having a support system can make a significant difference. Connecting with others who share similar financial goals or experiences can provide encouragement during tough times. When you face challenges, whether financial setbacks or business failures, it's invaluable to have people who understand and can offer advice or a listening ear. For example, someone who has successfully overcome financial struggles might share their story and motivate you to stay committed to your goals. This sense of community can provide the strength you need to persist, especially when things aren't going as planned. In addition to support, networking allows you to stay informed about trends and changes in the financial landscape. Wealth building is a dynamic process, and the markets, industries, and opportunities available to you evolve over time. By staying connected with others in your network, you can keep up with the latest trends and learn about new strategies that might help you build wealth. For example, by networking with people in the real estate industry, you might learn about emerging markets or investment opportunities that can give you a competitive edge. Staying plugged into your network helps you remain agile and adapt to changing circumstances, ensuring you don't miss out on important opportunities. One of the most powerful aspects of networking is the ability to learn from others' mistakes and successes. Every individual you meet has unique experiences that can provide valuable lessons. By asking questions and seeking out mentors who have been successful in areas you're trying to grow in, you can avoid costly mistakes and shorten your learning curve. For example, a seasoned business owner may share insights on what worked well in their company, as well as the mistakes they made and how they overcame them. Learning from the successes and failures of others can help you make more informed decisions and avoid pitfalls that could derail your wealth-building progress. Networking also opens doors to potential investors and sources of capital. For those looking to start a business or invest in a venture, having access to potential investors is a key component of success. A network can connect you to people who have the resources to support your ideas. Whether it's angel investors, venture capitalists, or other funding sources, having connections can give you the financial backing needed to take your project to the next level. Without a strong network, it's much harder to access this kind of capital. To build and leverage a network, it's essential to be proactive and genuinely invest in relationships. Networking isn't just about taking. It's about offering value to others as well. A good network is based on mutual trust and support. This means not only asking for advice or opportunities, but also offering help and support when others need it. For instance, if a colleague is working on a project, offering your expertise or assistance can strengthen the relationship and build goodwill. The more you contribute to others, the more likely they are to reciprocate when you need support or guidance. Building genuine relationships based on trust and respect will ultimately lead to a stronger, more fruitful network. Networking doesn't always have to be formal. In today's digital world, many opportunities arise through online communities, social media platforms, and professional networks like LinkedIn. Engaging in online conversations, attending webinars, and participating in industry groups are all ways to expand your network. The key is to engage authentically and seek to build relationships over time, rather than simply looking for immediate opportunities. The more you invest in your network, the more likely it is to pay off in the long term. Leveraging the power of networks is a game changer when it comes to building wealth. A strong network opens doors to new opportunities, provides valuable advice, and connects you with people who can support you on your journey. Whether through collaborations, access to capital, or mentorship, your network plays an integral role in your financial success. By being proactive, offering value to others, and building genuine relationships, you can harness the full potential of your network and accelerate your path to wealth. Building wealth isn't just about what you know. It's also about who you know and how you connect with them. Chapter 12. Financial education is a crucial element of building wealth, yet it's one that many people overlook. Understanding how money works, how to manage it effectively, and how to grow it through smart investments is the foundation of long-term financial success. Without financial education, it's easy to make mistakes, miss opportunities, or fall prey to bad financial advice. The good news is that financial literacy isn't something you're born with. It's something that can be learned and mastered over time. By investing in your financial education, you empower yourself to make smarter decisions and build lasting wealth. One of the most important aspects of financial education is learning how to manage money effectively. This means understanding the basics of budgeting, saving, and controlling expenses. Many people struggle with managing their money simply because they don't have a clear understanding of where it's going. Financial education teaches you how to track your income and expenses, set financial goals, and stick to a budget that helps you save and invest. A well-constructed budget allows you to allocate funds for essentials like bills, while also setting aside money for savings and investment purposes. Without a solid grasp of budgeting, it's easy to overspend and find yourself in debt, hindering your ability to build wealth. Another important concept in financial education is the power of saving and investing. While saving money is essential, investing it wisely is what truly accelerates wealth building. Many people mistakenly think that saving alone will make them wealthy, but with inflation eroding the value of money over time, it's crucial to put your savings to work. Financial education teaches you about different investment vehicles, such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and real estate, and how they can grow your wealth over time. It also helps you understand risk management, which is vital to protecting your investments. For example, you might learn how to diversify your portfolio to reduce risk or how to take advantage of tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs and 401(k)s. Investing isn't just about picking stocks or finding the next big investment opportunity. It's about understanding the underlying principles of how the financial markets work. Through financial education, you gain insights into how different asset classes perform, how economic factors influence the markets, and how to make informed decisions based on your financial goals. For example, learning about compound interest can help you appreciate the value of starting to invest early, while understanding the impact of taxes on your investments helps you make smarter financial moves. The more you know about investing, the more confident you become in making decisions that will help you grow your wealth. Financial education also teaches the importance of debt management. Not all debt is created equal, and understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt is essential for building wealth. Good debt, such as a mortgage or a student loan, can be leveraged to help you acquire assets that appreciate over time. Bad debt, on the other hand, typically comes from borrowing money to fund liabilities, such as credit card debt or consumer loans. Learning how to manage and eliminate bad debt while using good debt strategically is a key part of becoming financially savvy. Financial education can show you how to reduce high-interest debt quickly, prioritize payments, and avoid falling into debt traps that can derail your wealth-building efforts. In addition to understanding how to manage money, financial education also involves understanding the psychology of money. Your beliefs and attitudes about money play a significant role in how you handle it. Many people grow up with negative beliefs about money, such as thinking that wealth is unattainable or that money is the root of all evil. These limiting beliefs can hinder your ability to build wealth because they affect the way you approach money. Financial education helps you challenge these beliefs and develop a healthier relationship with money. It encourages you to view money as a tool for achieving your goals rather than something to be feared or avoided. The more educated you are about money, the more empowered you become to make decisions that align with your wealth-building goals. For example, if you understand how inflation erodes the value of money, you're less likely to hoard cash in a savings account and more likely to invest it in assets that can outpace inflation. If you understand the importance of credit scores, you're more likely to pay attention to your credit and manage it wisely. Financial education gives you the knowledge to take control of your finances and make choices that support your long-term wealth. In today's world, there are many resources available for learning about finance. Books, podcasts, online courses, and financial blogs provide a wealth of information that can help you increase your financial literacy. Many successful individuals attribute their wealth to their commitment to continuously learning about money and investing. They read books on financial strategies, attend workshops, and seek out mentors who can guide them in their financial journey. The key is to make financial education a lifelong pursuit. No matter where you are on your wealth-building journey, there's always more to learn, and every new piece of knowledge brings you closer to financial freedom. In addition to formal education, practical experience also plays a significant role in financial literacy. Reading books or taking courses on finance is essential, but applying that knowledge to your own life is where the real learning happens. By actively managing your money, investing, and tracking your progress, you gain firsthand experience that deepens your understanding of financial concepts. For instance, you may learn the theory behind stock market investing, but it's only by actually investing that you start to understand the nuances of the market, how to handle volatility, and how to make decisions based on your goals. Finally, financial education helps you make smarter decisions in other areas of life that can impact your wealth-building efforts. Whether it's negotiating a salary, understanding the terms of a loan, or recognizing a bad investment opportunity, financial knowledge equips you to handle a wide range of situations. It gives you the confidence to advocate for yourself financially and make decisions that benefit your financial well-being. People who are financially educated are less likely to be taken advantage of, more likely to spot scams or bad deals, and better equipped to build wealth in the long run. Financial education is an essential component of wealth building. By understanding how to manage money, invest wisely, and handle debt, you lay the groundwork for financial success. Furthermore, financial education helps you develop a healthier mindset about money, empowering you to make better decisions and avoid common pitfalls. With the right knowledge, you can take control of your financial future and build lasting wealth. The more you invest in your financial education, the more equipped you are to navigate the complexities of money and achieve your financial goals. Chapter 3. Building wealth isn't a linear journey. Along the way, setbacks, challenges, and unexpected obstacles are bound to arise. These moments can feel discouraging, and it's easy to become disheartened when things don't go as planned. However, the ability to overcome setbacks and stay the course is a defining trait of those who successfully build lasting wealth. The road to financial freedom is rarely smooth, but how you handle adversity is what ultimately determines your success. By developing resilience, maintaining a positive mindset, and learning from mistakes, you can continue progressing toward your wealth-building goals, no matter what challenges you face. The first step in overcoming setbacks is understanding that failure is part of the process. Everyone who has achieved wealth has faced difficulties along the way, whether it's a business venture that didn't succeed, an investment that lost value, or a personal setback that affected their finances. What sets successful individuals apart is their ability to learn from these experiences and keep moving forward. For example, a business owner whose startup fails doesn't give up on entrepreneurship altogether. Instead, they analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and try again. This mindset is crucial for anyone building wealth. Failure is not permanent unless you stop trying. Resilience is key when dealing with setbacks. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back quickly. It's about adapting, learning, and growing from adversity. When a financial setback occurs, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or frustrated. However, by developing emotional resilience, you can stay calm and rational in the face of adversity. This means taking the time to assess the situation, evaluate your options, and decide on the best course of action moving forward. For example, if you experience a job loss or unexpected expenses, instead of panicking, take a step back to create a plan to cut costs, find alternative income streams, or access emergency savings. By staying composed, you're more likely to find a solution and regain momentum in your wealth-building journey. One of the most important aspects of overcoming setbacks is maintaining a positive mindset. It's easy to get discouraged when things go wrong, but keeping a positive attitude is essential for moving forward. A positive mindset helps you focus on the solutions rather than the problems, keeping you motivated and hopeful despite temporary setbacks. For example, if an investment doesn't perform as expected, instead of dwelling on the loss, a positive mindset will help you focus on what you've learned from the experience and how you can use that knowledge to make better decisions in the future. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring the reality of challenges. It means approaching them with the belief that you can find a way to succeed in the long run. Staying the course also requires patience. Building wealth takes time, and there will be times when progress seems slow or non-existent. It's crucial to remember that the process is gradual and requires consistent effort. Whether you're paying down debt, saving for a large purchase, or building an investment portfolio, the key is to keep taking small, deliberate steps every day. Even when the results aren't immediately visible, your efforts are adding up over time. For example, consistently investing a small amount of money in the stock market can lead to significant growth over the years, even if the market fluctuates in the short term. Patience and persistence are the foundation of long-term wealth building. Another important aspect of overcoming setbacks is flexibility. Sometimes, things don't go according to plan, and you may need to adjust your approach. Being flexible means being open to new opportunities, pivoting when necessary, and not being afraid to change direction if the situation calls for it. For example, if your business isn't generating the revenue you anticipated, you might need to tweak your marketing strategy, offer new products or services, or reassess your target audience. Similarly, if a particular investment isn't yielding returns, you may decide to reallocate your funds to different assets. Flexibility allows you to adapt to changing circumstances and find new paths to success. In addition to flexibility, seeking advice and mentorship can be invaluable when facing setbacks. No one has all the answers, and leaning on the experience of others can provide fresh perspectives and valuable guidance. Whether it's a mentor, financial advisor, or trusted friend, having someone to turn to when things go wrong can help you navigate through difficult times. For example, a financial advisor can help you reassess your budget or investment strategy after a setback, while a mentor can offer advice on how to handle personal challenges that may affect your wealth-building efforts. Seeking support from others can provide the clarity and encouragement you need to stay the course. Another powerful tool for overcoming setbacks is developing a clear vision and staying focused on your long-term goals. When faced with a setback, it's easy to get lost in the short-term frustration and lose sight of the bigger picture. However, reminding yourself of your long-term objectives can help you maintain your motivation and commitment. For instance, if you're saving for a home and experience a financial setback, instead of giving up on the goal, you can revisit your vision of homeownership and reframe the challenge as a temporary hurdle. By focusing on your why, whether it's financial freedom, retirement, or achieving a specific financial milestone, you can stay motivated even when progress feels slow. One of the key lessons in overcoming setbacks is learning from your mistakes. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, see them as opportunities for growth. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to learn something new, whether it's about managing money, making better investment decisions, or handling unforeseen circumstances. For example, if you made an investment that didn't perform well, take time to evaluate what went wrong. Did you take on too much risk? Did you not do enough research? By identifying what you could have done differently, you can improve your decision-making process moving forward. In this way, setbacks become a valuable source of knowledge rather than something to fear. Finally, self-care and mental well-being play a significant role in overcoming setbacks. Financial stress can take a toll on your mental health, so it's important to practice self-care during difficult times. This means taking breaks when necessary, engaging in activities that reduce stress, and ensuring that you have a balanced approach to life. Financial setbacks don't have to define you, and taking care of your mental health will enable you to stay resilient, make clear-headed decisions, and maintain the energy needed to keep moving forward. Setbacks are an inevitable part of the wealth-building process, but they don't have to derail your progress. By developing resilience, maintaining a positive mindset, and learning from challenges, you can overcome obstacles and stay on track to achieve your financial goals. Patience, flexibility, and a clear vision will help you navigate through difficult times, while seeking advice and mentorship can provide valuable support. Chapter 14. Building wealth isn't just about accumulating money for personal gain. It's also about using your resources to make a positive impact on the world and leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. While the pursuit of financial freedom is an important part of the wealth-building journey, the true measure of success is often found in how you use that wealth to benefit others. Whether through charitable giving, mentorship, or creating opportunities for those who come after you, giving back is an essential part of creating a meaningful, enduring legacy. By focusing on how you can contribute to the well-being of others, you not only enrich your own life, but also create a ripple effect that extends far beyond your personal wealth. The first way that giving back enhances wealth building is by fostering a sense of purpose. Accumulating wealth can sometimes feel hollow if it's purely for personal gain. However, when you tie your financial success to a larger purpose, it gives your efforts more meaning. For example, many successful entrepreneurs and investors dedicate a portion of their wealth to causes they care about, such as education, healthcare, or environmental sustainability. By using their wealth to fund charitable initiatives or support nonprofits, they create a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond financial achievements. This sense of purpose not only improves their well-being, but also motivates them to continue building wealth with the intention of making a difference. Giving back also reinforces the idea of abundance. The more you accumulate, the more you realize that there's enough wealth to go around. By sharing your success with others, you cultivate an abundance mindset rather than one of scarcity. For example, by donating to charities or supporting local businesses, you recognize that wealth is not a limited resource. It's something that can be shared and multiplied in ways that benefit everyone. This mindset of abundance encourages further prosperity because it's rooted in the belief that when you give, you receive in return. The energy you put into helping others comes back to you, whether through increased opportunities, stronger relationships, or a more positive outlook on life. A powerful way to give back is through mentorship. Many successful people understand the value of mentorship in helping others achieve their own goals. By sharing your knowledge, experiences, and advice with those who are just starting out, you provide them with valuable guidance that can help them avoid mistakes and succeed faster. Mentorship doesn't require vast wealth. It simply requires a willingness to share what you've learned. For instance, a successful entrepreneur might take time to mentor a young person interested in starting a business, teaching them about the challenges they'll face and offering advice on how to navigate them. This kind of giving not only strengthens communities, but also helps build future generations of wealth creators. Creating opportunities for others is another important way to give back. As you build wealth, you gain access to resources and platforms that can help others succeed. By creating job opportunities, supporting small businesses, or funding educational initiatives, you enable others to improve their circumstances and build their own wealth. For example, a successful business owner might decide to invest in training programs for underprivileged communities, giving individuals the skills they need to secure well-paying jobs. This creates a cycle of opportunity that extends beyond your own wealth, helping to uplift entire communities. In addition to personal mentorship, giving back can also take the form of philanthropy. Philanthropy allows you to directly support causes that align with your values and interests. Whether it's through donations to charitable organizations, creating your own nonprofit, or funding scholarships, philanthropy is a powerful way to leave a lasting impact. The key is to choose causes that resonate with you personally and focus your efforts on making a meaningful difference. For example, someone who has benefited from education might choose to donate to scholarship funds or build schools in underdeveloped areas, giving others the opportunity to succeed through education. Philanthropy provides a way to leverage your wealth for the greater good, making a tangible difference in people's lives. Creating a legacy goes hand in hand with financial success. A legacy isn't just about leaving money behind. It's about leaving a positive impact that lasts beyond your lifetime. This can include passing down your values, work ethic, and knowledge to the next generation. For example, you might teach your children or grandchildren about the importance of financial literacy, hard work, and giving back. By instilling these principles in them, you ensure that your wealth-building mindset continues for generations to come. Furthermore, a legacy can include the charitable initiatives or businesses you start that continue to operate after your passing, providing long-term benefits to others. A well-thought-out legacy plan helps ensure that the wealth you've built doesn't just disappear. It continues to grow and benefit others long after you're gone. One of the most fulfilling aspects of giving back is the ability to inspire others to do the same. When people see how your actions positively impact others, they're often inspired to follow suit. This ripple effect can lead to a culture of giving, where individuals and communities work together to improve each other's lives. For example, if you lead by example by donating your time, money, or resources to a cause, others may be motivated to do the same. As more people get involved in giving back, the collective impact grows exponentially, leading to widespread positive change. This not only enriches your own life, but also strengthens the community as a whole, creating a more supportive and prosperous environment for everyone. Furthermore, creating a legacy through giving back provides a sense of immortality. While wealth can be spent or lost, the impact you have on others can last forever. By supporting causes that align with your values or creating opportunities for others to succeed, you leave behind a legacy that continues to inspire future generations. The work you do in your lifetime, whether through charitable donations, mentorship, or community involvement, becomes a part of your story and contributes to your enduring legacy. This is a powerful reminder that wealth isn't just about the money you accumulate, but about the positive influence you have on others. Giving back is an essential component of wealth building and wealth building mindset. When you use your financial success to benefit others, you create a sense of purpose and fulfillment that goes beyond personal wealth. Whether through mentorship, philanthropy, creating opportunities, or leaving a legacy, giving back allows you to make a lasting impact on the world and inspire others to do the same. By focusing on how you can contribute to the greater good, You not only enrich your own life, but also help to build a more abundant, supportive, and prosperous world. Your legacy is defined not by the wealth you accumulate, but by the positive difference you make in the lives of others. Chapter 15. Building wealth isn't a one-time event or a quick win. It's a process that requires sustained effort over time. The key to success in this journey is consistency. While there may be moments of excitement or significant breakthroughs, true wealth building happens gradually through regular actions that compound over time. Just like planting a tree and watching it grow, building wealth takes patience, discipline, and a long-term view. The power of consistency lies in the small, seemingly insignificant decisions you make every day that, when compounded, result in significant progress. This chapter explores how consistency plays a critical role in wealth building and how you can harness it to achieve financial success. One of the most important aspects of consistency is setting up systems that work for you. For example, if you want to save consistently, one of the easiest ways to ensure this happens is to automate your savings. Setting up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings or investment account each month removes the decision-making process and ensures that saving becomes a non-negotiable part of your routine. Similarly, if you're building an investment portfolio, making regular contributions, regardless of market conditions, is a key habit to develop. By contributing consistently, even during times of market volatility, you are able to take advantage of market fluctuations, benefiting from the power of dollar-cost averaging. This strategy, where you invest the same amount regularly, can lower the average cost of your investments over time and build wealth without requiring constant attention. Consistency is also crucial when it comes to managing debt. Paying off debt, especially high-interest debt like credit card balances, can feel overwhelming. However, by committing to regular payments, no matter how small, you gradually chip away at your debt, reducing it bit by bit. The key is not to get discouraged if progress feels slow. For example, if you're tackling student loans or a mortgage, making consistent payments over time will eventually lead to the satisfaction of being debt-free. Even if you can only make small payments, consistently applying that effort will accumulate and get you closer to your financial goals. Another example of the power of consistency is the habit of budgeting. Many people start budgeting with the intention of keeping track of every penny, but often this effort fades when life gets busy or things don't go as planned. However, by sticking with your budget consistently, making it a regular part of your routine, you'll develop better control over your spending and saving habits. You don't need to be perfect. The important thing is to review and adjust your budget regularly to ensure it aligns with your financial goals. For instance, if you're consistently setting aside a portion of your income for savings and expenses while keeping track of your discretionary spending, you will begin to see the impact of your careful planning. Over time, those small but steady efforts lead to big results, and you'll be in a much stronger financial position than if you hadn't been consistent. Consistency also plays a critical role in developing the right mindset. Wealth building is as much about psychology as it is about strategy, and a consistent focus on developing a positive, abundance-oriented mindset can lead to lasting success. For example, consistently practicing gratitude for what you have and remaining focused on your long-term vision can help you stay motivated during tough times. A person who consistently thinks in terms of abundance, believing there's enough wealth and opportunity to go around, will naturally attract more success. On the other hand, someone who is constantly preoccupied with scarcity will struggle to see the opportunities in front of them. By making a daily effort to focus on positive thoughts and maintain your wealth-building mindset, you strengthen the foundation on which your financial success rests. Another key area where consistency leads to wealth is in building good habits. Good financial habits, such as reviewing your finances regularly, learning about personal finance, or networking with like-minded individuals, can snowball over time. These habits might seem insignificant in the short term, but when practiced consistently, they become ingrained in your routine and yield significant results. For example, regularly reading books, listening to podcasts, or attending seminars on financial education helps you stay informed and make better decisions with your money. Over time, this knowledge accumulates and shapes the way you approach wealth building. Similarly, networking consistently with other successful individuals or seeking out mentors can open doors to new opportunities, investments, or partnerships that may have been unavailable without the sustained effort of building relationships. The compound effect of consistency also applies to your investments. One of the most powerful concepts in building wealth is the idea of compound interest. When you invest consistently, even modestly over time, the returns on your investments compound, meaning your money earns money. For example, if you consistently invest in a retirement account, such as a 401k or IRA, your contributions grow over time with the added benefit of compound returns. Early on, the growth may seem slow, but as time passes, the impact of compounding becomes more evident. Even if you start with small contributions, the more consistent you are, the larger your wealth will grow over the years. This is why starting early and staying consistent is crucial in building a strong financial foundation. Staying consistent is not always easy, and there will be times when it feels like the effort is not paying off. During these times, it's essential to remind yourself of the bigger picture. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, and every small action contributes to your long-term success. Even if your progress doesn't feel immediate, remember that consistency pays off. Small steps, taken consistently, eventually lead to big results. Whether it's saving, investing, paying down debt, or learning about personal finance, the power of consistency is in the steady accumulation of effort over time. Consistency is the cornerstone of building lasting wealth. By committing to consistent action in all areas of your financial life, saving, investing, budgeting, managing debt, and developing the right mindset, you build momentum that leads to significant long-term success. It's not about making huge moves or having quick wins. It's about making steady progress each day and allowing the power of compounding to work in your favor. While the road to wealth may not always be easy, staying consistent will bring you closer to your financial goals. Over time, the small, daily actions you take will add up to extraordinary results, and you'll be able to look back and see the impact of your consistent efforts. In conclusion, building wealth is a multifaceted journey that requires more than just a desire to accumulate money. It's about developing a mindset of abundance, taking consistent actions, learning from setbacks, and giving back to others. Along the way, you'll encounter challenges, moments of doubt, and times when it seems like progress is slow. But remember, wealth building is not an overnight process. It's a gradual journey of continuous growth, learning, and improvement. Each small step you take, each lesson you learn, and each positive decision you make compounds over time to bring you closer to financial freedom and lasting success. As you reflect on the principles shared in this book, remember that true wealth is not just defined by the number of zeros in your bank account, but by the value you create for yourself and others. By shifting from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance, consistently working toward your goals, and using your wealth to positively impact the lives of others, you create a life of fulfillment, purpose, and legacy. Building wealth is about patience and persistence, and it's about understanding that the journey itself is just as valuable as the destination. By embracing the principles of financial discipline, resilience, and generosity, you can build a legacy that lasts for generations. Keep moving forward, remain focused on your vision, and stay true to your purpose. The wealth you create along the way will not only transform your life, but will inspire and uplift those around you. Remember, the path to wealth is not a race. It's a marathon, and with each consistent step, you are making progress, building the foundation for a life of abundance, and creating the future you desire. Stay committed to the journey, and you'll find that the rewards are not only financial, but personal and deeply meaningful. Your wealth-building story is only just beginning. Embrace it with confidence, determination, and a belief that your best financial days are ahead. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content on budgeting, money management, and financial well-being.